I have made three sentences with procrastination, procrastinating, and procrastinate.
Now, what is the meaning of inculcate? Could you tell me?
Inculcate. Inculcate means, suppose we talk about inculcating qualities or inculcating habits or practices, right? Inculcating means developing, right? So suppose
Okay.
you talk about inculcating a particular hobby. Think of it that way. Inculcate, right? Somehow it is related to cultivating new things, new practices, new hobbies, right? So if you
Okay.
are like the soil and you're putting in a new seed, right, there will be a new plant. So to inculcate is to develop, is to start something new and try and foster those skills, try and develop those skills even more. And yes, I did see your YouTube channel. You asked me to in the last session, right?
Oh,
So
really?
yes, I went on YouTube and I have also subscribed to your channel, by the way. So yes, and I checked out the videos. I have seen you take sessions with other tutors as well. That was really really great. The content that you're producing, and just keep it up, you know. So I didn't see my videos. It's just I don't like to see my own videos, I guess. But yes, I saw the views and everything, and that was really great. So your channel is growing day by day, and little drops make the mighty ocean. So just like that,
Yes.
I hope gradually be consistent, become constantly uploading your videos, connecting with your followers and other learners as well. I'm pretty sure you're going to improve, and you are going to help others improve as well. I hope your channel grows, and all the best from my side for that. Is
Especially
there?
these days, I am uploading your conversational video on my
Mhm.
YouTube channel. So there are so many people who are not attending this kind of session, so they can easily learn from my channel. Even you can see there are so many people, commented on that particular video. So they learned so many things from our video. That is nice.
Right. What was the motivation behind starting your own YouTube channel? What motivated you to do so?
Actually, ma'am, I watched so many YouTube, dual conversational video from different channels. After that, I realized if I open my own YouTube channel,
Mhm.
then there are so many people can easily watch and they can easily learn from my YouTube channel. So that's why I created my YouTube channel. It's only one reason. Because earlier I learned so many things from other YouTuber channel. So that it only one reason I thought if I learn something from them, so why not they learn something from my channel.
Got it, got it. And when did you start your YouTube channel, by the way?
I started my YouTube channel in 2023, 1st March.
Wow, and it has now crossed 2,000 subscribers, right?
Yes, 2000 almost. I'm going to hit 3000 subscribers.
Yes, that's great. So within almost 1 year, you have 1.5 years, I guess, right?
Yes,
You have
yes.
only 3,000 subscribers. That's a huge, huge thing, I must say, right? And of course, there are so many other people who are following you and learning from your own YouTube channel, right? Where do you see your YouTube channel in the next 5 years? What are your goals for your YouTube channel specifically?
I already told you, actually, I would like to become a soft skill trainer as
Mm-hmm.
well as big YouTuber. So I believe within 6 years or 7 years, I will get more than 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs subscribers, and people will learn so many things from my channel. Actually, maybe few years later, I will upload my own content on my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm so excited, especially for my YouTube channel because there are so many viewers who are not affording this kind of session, so they can easily learn so many things from our conversational video. It means I feel good whenever they learn something from my channel.
Right. So, not affording, is that how you say it? Not able to afford. There are
Yes,
so many people who are not able to afford, right? Or who
yes,
cannot afford,
yes. So,
right?
ma'am, I want to know from you when you watched my YouTube channel videos.
I think after we had our last conversation, just the following day. Yes, just right after that.
How did you come across my channel?
I subscribed to your channel initially itself. So
Oh,
when I met you in the first session and you told me that I have a YouTube channel, this is my name, English with Suman, this is my name. You can follow, you can subscribe. Now I have a lot of subscriptions on YouTube and I don't regularly follow all of those channels. So I guess it's my bad. I don't have the time, right? So I just opened my list and I started searching for your channel, and then I stumbled upon it, right? And then I started watching your videos. I watched a lot of videos which you have with Shruti ma'am, Megha ma'am, and Anand Kumar sir as well, with Radhika ma'am as well. I have watched a lot of videos. So
okay. So how was your experience when you watch those videos?
yeah, really, really great. It was a great thing, a pleasure to hear them speak. Actually, honestly, right? Megha ma'am, Shruti ma'am, all of them are people that I really admire, right? And of course, we work together. We're like a family, right? But still,
Yes, yes.
hearing, but still to see them teach a learner, it gives me a lot of creative methods to teach my learners new things as well. So it's of course I derive a lot of inspiration from them. That's what I would say.
Actually, when I joined EnglishYaari, so I still remember I was unable to speak in front of them. When I started learning from them, after that I learned so many things from uh, certified tutors. So I'm feeling well when I recall those days.
Right. If you had to talk about your journey, let's make this a podcast kind of thing, right? So I'm going to ask
Okay.
you questions and you have to answer me, right? Just like we have those podcasts on YouTube, we have a lot of famous YouTubers who are now starting their own podcasts, and it's a very, I would say, there's a lot of craze about that, right? So
Yes.
I'm going to
Especially
ask
these
you,
days.
especially these days. So I'm going to ask you a few questions and you have to answer them. All right?
Yeah. Sure, sure.
It's kind of a role
Surely.
play thing where you are the person, I am the host, and you're the guest, and I'm going to ask you the
Okay.
questions, and you have to answer them in the best way possible. Is that okay?
Okay.
I'm going to correct you as
Surely.
and when required, but let's be confident and let's say whatever, let's express ourselves fully. All right? Mhm.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
So, what are the struggles that you faced initially when you started your English language learning journey?
Actually, ma'am, my sentence formation was not good.
Okay.
So I learned this thing from my certified English tutors as well as my friends who speaks English.
Mm-hmm.
Simultaneously, I made a lots of notes. I revised so many vocabulary each and every day. Okay. Even when I travel by train, that time I still remember I purchased so many grammar related, spoken English related, okay, books. So
Hmm.
each and every book I try to revise again and again, again and again, whenever I get leisure time. When I travel by train, when I travel by metro, so that time I try to read each and every passages.
Hmm.
Okay, so this way I learned even conversational video. I have watched so many YouTube dual conversational video who are uploading conversation related videos, as well as when I attended EnglishYaari session,
Mm-hmm.
so that session was also recorded. So after session, I also watched that video 2 to 3 times, again and again, again and again. And after that, I was trying to find my mistakes. Then I note down each and everything on my notebook. Whenever I join again my class, that time I try to mm, rectify all those problem in front of tutors. So same thing I was continuously doing. Okay. After that, I learned English.
All right, got it. So, a few mistakes that you made. First of all, not friends speaks English. Friends speak. Friends is again plural. So the
Okay.
verb will be speak. There won't be any s, right? We talked about subject verb
Okay.
agreement a few sessions ago. Remember?
Yes.
And can you please pronounce this word for me? The word that I've written in the chat box.
Ma'am, I didn't get any
All right.
word.
All right, then maybe the chat box is malfunctioning for now. Just contact the tech team, they'll help you with that. Okay?
Okay. Hmm.
Right. Sometimes that happens. Maybe it's a technical glitch or something. All right. The pronunciation is grammar. Okay? Grammar.
Grammar.
Yes. So you said,
Grammar.
yes. I think you said grammar related or grammar related. It's not that. Okay?
Actually, my
English.
mother tongue influence come while
Yes.
speaking, so that's why.
Yes.
I
That is why I thought let's correct that. Okay?
hmm, hmm.
So I listened to, okay, my main question is that you, when you went on train or when you traveled in the train or the in metro, you were reading these books. How did you manage to do that? Because I am sure in Kolkata there is no place to stand in the metro and you are reading books. I have no idea how you did that.
Actually, I board the auto from Kollani Simanto station to Shialda. So whenever I board the auto, so I can easily get seats because that
Oh,
train starts from my place. Okay,
okay.
so I can easily get seats.
That's the
Even
first.
when I,
Mhm.
sorry, ma'am, pardon.
That's the first station, right? Where the
Yes,
train
yes,
starts.
yes. Even when I come from office to home, that time I board the metro from Calcutta Sector 5 to Shialda.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Got
that's why I can easily get seat.
That is why I was wondering how do you even get a seat? There's so much rush. Get a seat. All right.
Yes, yes.
Countable, so get
Actually,
a seat.
sorry, ma'am.
It's countable, so we have to say a seat. Okay, not get
Okay,
seat. Get a seat.
I get a seat.
Hmm.
Yes, yeah. So, so that's why. What should I say? Uh, Actually, ma'am, I don't want to waste my time. Whenever I get leisure time, I try to learn something from anywhere.
Right. So you are very productive. You try to be as productive as you can. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
That's the word, productive.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's good to make use of your time in the best way you can. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people who cannot utilize their time in the best way possible, and time is money. Time is very costly. You spend money, you can earn money, but once you waste time, you cannot get that time back.
Because you can't buy time, buy money.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, if you had to give some advice to your learners, I mean, not your learners, but your subscribers, right? Those who have followed
Hmm.
your channel for a long time and who are learning English, who are trying their best to master this language, what will your advice be?
Can I speak in Hindi for
No.
one sentence?
Okay,
Actually,
one sentence. One
yeah.
sentence is okay, but not totally in Hindi, all right?
जब तक इंग्लिश बोलना नहीं आता है, तब तक बोलते जाना चाहिए.
Ah, right. So keep trying until you achieve your goal, right?
Keep trying until you achieve your goals.
Yes. Correct. Very true. That's the advice that you would give, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Even I saw one of podcast. Okay, that podcast host was Sandeep Maheshwari, and he called to Alina Rais, and
Hmm.
Alina Rais said to Sandeep Maheshwari or in front of uh, viewers कि हम लोगों को जब तक बोलना नहीं आता है उस टाइम तक हम लोगों को एफर्ट देना चाहिए बोलने का ट्राई करना चाहिए उसके बाद ही हम बोल पाएंगे
Right.
इंग्लिश
Got it. So you're just quoting her lines, right? Talking about quoting, did you work on direct and indirect speech, the one that we talked about in the last session?
yes ma'am, actually direct and indirect speech is very difficult for me uh,
Hmm.
these days I'm trying to learning okay direct and indirect speeches
Trying to
so
learning. Trying to
i
learning is
am I am trying to learning.
no. Whenever we say to, we don't use the ing form of the verb. We use the
I am
first.
trying to learning.
No, we don't use the ing form. I am trying to learn. You're already saying I am trying. You're already using the ing form. And then you're using to. So with to, we use the first form of the verb. All right?
Okay,
You're
okay,
already using trying ing. I am trying to learn. Okay?
okay. I am trying to learn
Hmm.
English language.
Right. Direct and
Okay.
indirect speech to be specific.
Yes, ma'am, I got it.
What? Are you sweating? Is it very hot in West Bengal? I don't think so. What's the temperature?
Actually, I covered each and every door and window. Okay, even I put on jackets. I so that's why right now I'm sweating.
All right, all right. Okay, I understand that. And maybe you cannot switch on the fan because I remember meeting you in the month of May probably, and you told me that I don't switch on the fan because there will be a disruption in the audio. Right. So
Oh my
that's
God! Still you remember these things?
I do
Oh my
remember.
God!
I remember that was the month of May, as far as I can recall, and it was very hot over here as well, right? And I
Ma'am, your mind is too sharp. You can remember each and everything. That's
mm,
nice.
I don't remember my whatever information I get from my books or my studies. I don't remember that. I remember everything else. So again, maybe all right. I won't like to accept or deny the fact. So yes,
Okay.
I remember that. I can recall that moment still. So maybe that's the reason why. And I told you
Yes,
also
ma'am.
that the dedication that you have shown is really really amazing, right?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Yes,
now
ma'am.
let's do a little bit of revision. There are a lot of words that I have taught you in the past few sessions, I'm sure. And
Okay.
since you have gone through the session recordings, we're going to do a quick revision. All right. Tell me three words that I have taught you in the last few sessions. Three words.
Actually, I'm unable to remember each and everything quickly, so I need to take some time.
Okay.
Now I
Mm,
can't recall this name.
Now, see, this is the thing. If you when you talked about your journey, you always said the important thing is to revise. Keep on revising as much as you can,
Yes,
right?
yes, ma'am.
So you also have to keep on revising, right? Have you written down those words somewhere?
No, ma'am. Actually, each and everything on my device. It means laptop and mobile. So, uh, but right now I did not write anything on my notebook. So last time you taught me, jaggery. So this word I learned from you. Another is procrastination.
Procrastination, not castination.
Yes,
Procrastination.
procrastination. And
Mhm.
another word I learned from you. Actually, ma'am, I learned so many things. So how can I tell you each and every name? I can't remember each and everything
I teach you
right
the
now.
word self-reliant. I don't recall exactly because there are a lot of learners and I teach a lot of new words to them, right? I can't recall each and every word exactly. As I said, I did not watch my own videos.
Yes,
But yes, I only saw the views and everything, the number of views and everything. So I only saw that. But I can't recall each and every word that I taught you. This is your task, right? To remember what
yes,
I taught you.
yes.
If you do not remember, then how will you use those words in your sentences? Tell me what is the meaning of procrastination?
Procrastination.
Hmm.
Actually, can you tell me what is the meaning of procrastination?
Yes,
And now I forgot.
procrastination. Yes, procrastination is to overthink and keep delaying a task. Okay, आज
Okay.
नहीं करूंगा कल करूंगा. Right? आज
Can you
होमवर्क
make
नहीं
one
करूंगा.
sentence? Can you make one sentence with procrastination?
Procrastinating, I can make a sentence with procrastinating as well. These days, I am procrastinating a lot. Simple as that. Okay, or procrastination will be a huge obstacle in the process of achieving success, right? Or
Okay,
procrastination turns out to be a huge obstacle in the process of achieving success, in the journey of achieving success, right? Because if
okay.
you keep delaying your work, then you will never achieve success, you will never achieve your goals, right?
Yes, ma'am, yes.
It is very difficult to overcome the tendency to procrastinate, right? This is also a sentence, procrastinate. I have made three sentences with procrastination, procrastinating, and procrastinate. All right, now it's your turn
Now,
as well. Mhm.
now, what is the meaning of inculcate? Could you tell me?
Inculcate. Inculcate means, suppose we talk about inculcating qualities or inculcating habits or practices, right? Inculcating means developing, right? So suppose
Okay,
you talk about inculcating a particular hobby. Think of it that way. Inculcate, right? Somehow it is related to cultivating new things, new practices, new hobbies, right? So if you
okay,
are like the soil and you're putting in a new seed, right, there will be a new plant. So to inculcate is to develop, is to start something new and try and foster those skills, try and develop those skills even more. Okay,
okay. So can I try to tell you one sentence?
definitely.
These days, I am trying to inculcating learn English.
Again, learn English is not the correct way to say it. Not trying to inculcating. Once again, you're making the same mistake that you made. Trying to inculcate.
These
Okay.
days, I
These.
am trying to inculcate
Mhm.
learning English.
No, you are not inculcating a habit, right?
O-
You're not inculcating a total journey. Learning English is a huge process. Okay, it's a long, it's a huge journey, a very very tedious process, I must say, right? These days, I am
Okay,
trying to inculcate uh, maybe the habit of reading. Okay, to improve my
okay,
English speaking skills. So you inculcate habit, practices, actions, hobbies, new hobbies, right?
okay,
So it's
okay.
more about actions.